You good? You got a Croc crew? The Crocs crew, I see.
Oh, hell yeah. Those are like some dad Crocs, though.
Nah, these the Adidas slippers they gave us.
Oh, shit, they gave those to y'all?
Yeah, St. Bonnie's, yeah.
That's sick.
That's so.
Is it at least comfortable?
Yeah.
I was going to say, those shoes look comfortable as hell. I just couldn't do without the strap. Them shoes just fall off my feet, bro.
Not gonna lie, you're just an L person, but at the same time, I got an intro to do. So, welcome to the SGS Podcast with Wynton,
Riley.
And Lauryn?
Melvin.
Alright, so today we got Melvin Council from Bonnie's men's basketball. Care to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Melvin Council. I'm a senior. A couple days ago, I dropped them off. I'll put that on there.
Yeah, we playing the clip on that?
Yeah, I'm not playing the
Yeah,
clip.
you have to.
Yes, we are.
You have to.
Okay.
Give the people what they want to
What do you
see.
mean what they want to see? You going 6 for 20? You and that was on national television, no evil. Yeah.
Oh, my.
So we're gonna start with something like I hear Miles Rose dropped like 30 points. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that because he keep on saying that, and I don't know what mind that he made that up, but like he didn't score 30 on us. Only one person scored 30 on my high school team, and his name was Maurice McKinney. That's the only one that scored 30. I don't know why Miles keep on saying he scored 30. He probably had like 15, but we won by like 40. So it's like
So this was when you were at UPrep or
yeah,
Athena?
yeah. My last year of high school, senior year, played Miles at his home too. So yeah, we beat them. Yeah, beat them bad.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps saying he had 30, and I keep telling him to like pull it up, and he said okay, and never do. So I don't know where this 30's coming from.
Don't worry, I'll find that clip.
Yeah, please.
We'll find those clips too.
Please find it.
Bro, half the video's just about to be clips of just either Miles Rose bricking or you bricking. So,
Or me getting fried.
yes.
I want to see that one.
Bro,
Over and over
Why do
again.
you want to see it?
oh,
damn.
bro, afterwards, everyone's like, yo, you really said that to a basketball player? Like, everyone's like, when he said that's what you're supposed to do,
That is what he's supposed to do.
everyone's like, you know, when he said that.
And the thing is, I wasn't even coming to play basketball. I was coming to play dodgeball, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna play basketball today. Like I don't want to play dodgeball.
Yeah.
So that's how that went.
And then you were so hyped about playing dodgeball in class. too.
Yeah, that's how that went.
Oh, my. So, and then also, in middle school, how do you let Jagger Nucci win MVP over you?
That was middle school?
That was middle school. Okay.
You were in a middle school?
Oh yeah,
A baseball player, mind you.
Jaganucci, my boy. But middle school, I wasn't going to class and stuff like that, so I barely played games. And Jagger finished the whole season because he had good grades and stuff. So that's how he got MVP. But he held it down for us to modify. Shout out to Jagger.
Sounds like some Greece stuff over there.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. But like, what made you transfer to UPrep, which doesn't have as much NBA talent as Athena does historically?
Mainly because something that happened.
Yeah.
Something happened in high school where I had the choice to either go to another school or come back. I really wanted to come back to Athena to win my coach a title because I felt like my last year I was going to win the title.
Yeah.
But the coach from UPrep reached out to me, and I was like, I don't know. Then my mom moved to the city. So, okay, now I got some choices to decide, like, what school I'm going to go to in the city. And then UPrep, they said it was an all-boys school. You had to dress up. So I said, nah, I'm not going there. I'm not about to dress up. Like, I'm a senior. I'm not about to dress up in this tie, you know. Like, I want to dress free. So I ended up going there. It worked out. And it turned out good, too. So, you know, and before I went there, they went to sectionals like 2 years in a row and didn't win. So when I came and we went to sectionals and we beat our rival McQuaid, so that was like, God did that. Like, everything works planned, so.
I still remember that.
Yeah.
I wasn't at that game. One of my friends was, and they said that was awesome.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because I was like, dang, he went to UPrep from Athena with Anthony Lamb, John Wallace. I'm like, yo. But,
yeah.
hey, man. But like, obviously, so somehow Rochester has become a hotbed for basketball. How does it feel that you're a part of that and inspiring other kids when they see the TV and see kids from Rochester?
I mean, it feels good to come from Rochester, New York, because it's a small city. And nowadays, people from Rochester, they think that they got to go to prep school or go somewhere else to get noticed and stuff like that. And I want to preach to the kids and tell them, like, I had made a Snapchat one day and I told them, like, I didn't go nowhere. I stayed in Rochester and I got it out the mud. Like I stayed in Rochester and like people see me. I didn't have to go nowhere. I just stayed in Rochester. I played AAU in the summertime.
Yeah.
Got looks, got noticed. As long as you like work hard, play hard, and don't let nobody tell you nothing, then you should be good. Like I don't know why kids nowadays go to another city to look noticed. Because that really don't matter. Like, as long as you can play basketball, people's going to find you no matter where you from. So that's why I be trying to preach and I love being from Rochester because, like, it's so small.
Yeah.
And then when people be like, where you from? And I say, Rochester. They're like, where is that? Like, upstate New
Minnesota?
York. Yeah.
They be like, Rochester, Minnesota?
Yeah. People don't really know. And, like, we got some dogs that's in the league from Rochester that people... Like, some people don't even know Thomas Bryant from Rochester.
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, Janathan Williams.
Anthony Lamb.
Jalen Pickett, Anthony Lamb. Like, we got people that's overseas, too, dominating. Just not in the NBA. We got people overseas, too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Anthony Lamb's one of them right now.
Yep.
But he's a dog down there in New Zealand right now.
Where's New Zealand? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he was on, like, a two-way, but now he's in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And actually, I think Jim Boeheim's daughter... It might be, because she used to go to U of R.
Mm-hmm.
She might be going to the league, the WNBA here soon.
Hey, who?
Jim Boeheim, Syracuse's former head coach. His daughter was a really, really good basketball player at U of R.
Dang.
So, I haven't heard about her in a while, but I do know that she's still putting out a lot of points in a game. But yeah, no, like I understand transferring. Just if somebody were to transfer from Rochester to Buffalo, I don't see the point. In that. Because from Olympia, probably the worst of the four schools at sports. I've seen multiple of my friends transfer for football because we were so bad at football, and then they transferred and they got D1 offers. Multiple of them. One of them had an offer to Syracuse because he transferred.
Well, certain high schools in Rochester is like certain basketball schools, certain football schools.
And mine's a soccer school, apparently.
Yeah.
Or nothing. No, mine's an esports school.
Nah, that's crazy.
Somehow we were top 10 in the nation for esports, but we sucked at everything else besides soccer. I'm like, what the heck?
Low-key, if I got an offer for esports, I'm taking that immediately.
Yeah. And then,
because all you do is play the game and stuff.
Yeah. And you ain't winning a national Mario Kart tournament, bro.
I'm tough at Mario Kart.
After seeing what you did at that
I'm
club
tough
fair,
at Mario Kart.
Nah,
I'm tough at Mario Kart.
What are you doing, club fair?
I have a 95% win percentage in Yoshi Valley. Who else has that?
My God.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's not.
What is Yoshi Valley?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What is Yoshi Valley?
I don't be playing Mario.
You just said a 95%. I think that's cool. That's close to 100, though.
True.
We lost 4 times on that map. But coming off obviously transferring a lot, obviously you have to put in a lot of work to even get those type of looks. So how did your training regimen go from middle school to high school to college? What stayed the same? What did you have to do different?
I mean, my game never changed. I just always played my game people will relate to my game as a Giannis. I get the rebound, I just go. And I've been doing that since when I was young, get the rebound and go. But when I was younger, probably 8, 9, I was more like a point guard, and I was shooting the ball a lot. But as I got older, I got taller than people that was checking me. So I'm like, why do I need to shoot? Why do I need to do this? I could just go to the basket all the time. And that's what happened. That's what separated my game. But now, people think I can't shoot and stuff like that, like you. So now, this year, I got to prove to them that I still got a jumper. I just choose not to because, the game could be easy when I go to the whole mid range. Like, why do I gotta prove that I can shoot the three when I know I can? But now I'm gonna show people that I can shoot the ball.
If you're a threat at the rim, then that opens up.
Yeah. Yep. Most definitely.
If you don't shoot, they're gonna assume you can't shoot.
Most
and then
definitely.
You have a Jose Alvarado moment where they're like, "Can he shoot?" And then you just pull up, splash it, and say, "Yes, I can shoot."
Right. Most definitely.
So it's just, yeah, like.
But at the same time, shooting 26 or something is crazy, bro. Before your season is crazy. But as you did say, like, you did get those looks coming off, like, the end of the shot clock. So you can't even say none of that, for real.
But some of them was bad shots, though, instead of, like, open shots. Because if you can't make, you have to have, like, an 80% to make the open shot. Somebody in front of you, it's going to be a hard percentage shot to make because, like, the way you shoot and the movement, the body, your legs, and you got to rush the defender, how he react. So, I give you that. But just watch this year.
I got you. I'll definitely be in them games taking flicks. Don't worry about it.
Watch Bolshevins make it a, like, class, like, bonus credit if we show up to the game. I wouldn't be surprised. Or, like, she makes that grade.
Man, but that's like about 50 million in one. Like the whole campus is gonna be on that the moment those tickets go up. Disconnect. Don't even.
Yeah, but
Right.
hey, I think that Rally Center can fit. It can fit a lot. So they say it's mostly students there.
It is.
So, but I've never been to a game, so I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm super
The first
excited.
home game.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so hyped. I'm gonna have face paint on my face.
I can't
I'm
wait.
gonna be all the other crowds.
Wynton's probably gonna be one of those dudes you see at the Bills game, shirt off, letters on his chest.
Don't say that to me, bro. Don't say that. This isn't even a Jersey team. Like maybe me at Rutgers watching Dylan Harper and Ace
Oh my
Bailey.
God,
Maybe
Rutgers.
Why not Melvin and
Chance.
or
Lejay.
Melvin and Noel or
Yeah.
Melvin and Lejay? Like, why it gotta be them two?
Well, I gotta be them two first. Dylan Harper's from Jersey. I got a lot of Jersey pride, man. Like don't even. Tahani.
Well,
Here we go.
they play Wagner first game of the season. I got my Wagner boys beating them. I'm just saying.
I do have Wagner beating Rutgers.
Got my- I'm just saying. They preach toughness over there at Wagner. I'm just saying. The boys at
That
Wagner.
was one of the schools one of my boys had an offer to for both basketball and football. He's like, the only reason he didn't go there is because they didn't want him playing QB,
Oh,
but for football.
yeah.
But yeah, he said that they preached a lot about toughness and resilience there.
That's a lot, too, with football players because they already got their quarterbacks. And when they got a quarterback, they got like 3 other quarterbacks
Yeah.
behind the starting quarterback. So that's really a hard position.
Yeah, and it's just so mentally tough and
Right.
everything.
Right.
Like, because you got to know where everyone is on the field. You got to be able to read the field, the right pass and everything. But speaking of mental, how did you navigate the mental side of basketball? Like, going into every game and then going to JUCO to D1.
I mean, it really wasn't a mental thing. It was just like when I play basketball, I think of it like my mom's still working. My goal is to not let my mom work. So when a defender checking me, like they telling me that they don't want my mom, they want my mom to continue to work because they stopping me for getting a basket or stopping me for letting people notice me on the court. So that's really how I bring it when I have a basketball game or even in practice. Like, you practice how you play. So when I practice, I want to give it my all. And then when I play the game, I want to give it my all. Plus, I want to win. So just little small things like that I think about before a game.
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's W.
That's tough.
That's W.
Because he still has his motivation even in a shooting slump or something.
Yeah.
So, like, he's like, okay, the next one's going in. The next one's for my mom. That's tough. Yo,
That's how basketball is.
that's just how sports is in general.
Yep.
Like, you gotta have that end goal or you're not gonna get nowhere.
Right.
As they say, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog.
Mhm.
So, that's so cool.
Melvin, do you have a favorite quote that you like to tell yourself for a game every time? Or a song? Or a person you think about?
I mean, that's a good question right there. That's a great question. So, right now, the person I think about the most is my granddad. He passed away when I was at Wagner. I had to come back to Rochester, go to his funeral. Then I had to fly back to a away game. I don't know where we played at. So throughout that whole, I'd say like 24 hour or 48 hours, I was messed up. But I couldn't let my teammate because it was a conference game and we needed that win. So, and the reason why, or I'm at St. Bonnie, because like I'm close to family, so my granddad not gonna make it because he passed. So that like I still think about that, like dang, because I know he was gonna be at every home game too.
Yeah.
So that right there is just like I think about that every day. And like when I found out the news, I was keep calling my granddad and just texting him and hearing his voicemail, and I was like, wow, it's true. So that's one person I think about every day. And what was the other two?
Like
Just a quote or a
game.
song.
Oh, song. I listen to all types of songs, but what song that I like the most? I don't know how it go, but some song Lil Baby. And like he's just like the Lil Baby is my favorite artist. And Lil Baby, where I preach for Lil Baby is that I look at him as a person that like got his family in order because he got money. He like that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I'm that person in my family to make sure everybody's straight. So that's why I play the game. That's why I love the game. And I got people why I got to do it for. Like I want to be the guy if somebody asks me, yo, can I get that? I'm not a person not gonna say no because I learned that from my mom. My mom never said no to nobody, even though she wanted to, but she just couldn't say no. So I like Lil Baby is like all Lil Baby songs I listen to, and I just want to be that guy in my family. So yeah,
That's great.
That's awesome. And Lil Baby is also not afraid to speak out for what's right.
right.
Because that was his breakout song pretty much. Right. His most popular is still Bigger Picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's a baby picture?
The bigger picture. You heard it
I probably have
over
heard
COVID. It was about George Floyd.
it. Yeah, I probably have heard that story.
Yeah, but I loved Lil Baby too.
Yeah.
And then I used to like Slump Success, but he fell off.
He's from Rochester, you know that?
Yeah, he's from Odyssey.
Yeah, he went to Odyssey.
He's boys with one of my boys.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he fell off because when people
He
make a lot of music
Yeah.
and got a lot of money, they just be relaxing
yeah,
until they come back with a hit and you be like, yo, where this guy come from? I thought he like that's probably what he doing right now. But
That's Bruno Mars right now.
yeah. So
nah,
young
that's
too.
Kendrick right now.
That's Bruno Mars.
Sure. Yeah, no, but I was talking about like he just hasn't released really anything big.
Yeah, right.
Antisocial.
Right.
So, but that song still carries.
Right, yep.
That's in all my playlists. I'm not gonna lie, but like, how did it? Obviously, you went to March Madness with Wagner. How did it feel to be under the big lights on national TV? Especially that first game. The second game, Wynton will bring it up all he wants. But that first game, like knowing that this is your shot to make it to the Final Four, or not the Final Four, the March Madness.
I mean, when we had the Sunday selection, so we thought we was gonna play Purdue because of FDU, like 2 years ago or last year, if I'm not mistaken, when they played Purdue, because FDU was in the same conference as us. So we're thinking we about to play Purdue. We don't even care who we about to play in the play because like we're gonna smack them anyways. So we're just thinking about Purdue, right? So when they said Wagner play Howard, the winner out of that played North Carolina, right? So mind you, the whole Wagner team, right? So we just look at, and then when we saw North Carolina, yeah, they gonna see this video too. I seen a couple of my players. They was acting like they was scared, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying in my head, like, yeah, it's go time now. Yep, we got North Carolina because a lady that I know I'm close worked at my JUCO school. Her name Miss Sandy. She loved R.J. Davis. So when we got North Carolina, I was like, okay, it's go time now. Because she used to brag about R.J. Davis, this, that. And I'm saying in my head, like, I'm better than him. I'm going to say I'm better than everyone. I'm better than him. I don't care what nobody say. He's in college. I'm in JUCO, but I'm better than him. I don't care. So when we got North Carolina, I said, okay, bet, it's go time. So first game we played Howard. I wasn't expected to do that performance that I did because I'm like, oh, like I was shocked myself that I did it. And mind you, it was just a lot of people in the crowd. So I was doing unbelievable shots, coming down, shooting threes, getting steals. So when we beat them, well, we was up by a lot, and then they just came back, and then like the HBCU community, they just got loud in the arena. So we like, oh wow, like we didn't hear the coach call our plays. So like we like, dang. So they coming back. We literally just freezing up when it's crunch time. So when we won that game, I don't know. I was like, wow. Like I'm in March Madness. Like what? Like wow. Like and then to see my mom in the crowd was like, that's dope. So like we in the locker room after the game, cameras and all. So then two of my other players from Wagner, we went to the media room, got interviewed. So I'm just like cheesing, like my name tag on the table. People in there asking me questions. So, where I come from, Rochester, we don't see this a lot.
Yeah.
So, okay, we talking, okay, we get done with the question. We go back to the locker room. It's cameraman in my face now. Well, one time, she's asking me questions. So after that, we got food now. We getting food. We got mashed potatoes, macaroni, chicken fingers.
Soul food.
Yeah. We had like Gatorade, all types of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that happened. We get dressed. I'm not minding anything. We open the door. All our fans, family in the parking lot. I said, oh, okay. Went to my mom, gave her a hug, took a picture. Then we get on the bus. And then we're talking, but like we're happy, but we not because like we still got another game. So we can't really live it up like that. So we get to the hotel. We got to hurry up and pack because we got to catch a flight to go back to Charlotte. So caught a flight. But we was like we was on the airplane for like an hour or 2 hours because something went wrong with our plane. We was supposed to been leave. So now we're mad because like we just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like we just want to go to the hotel, go to sleep. So that happened. We get to Charlotte. Then we do the little media thing, have practice, come back, practice next morning, open practice, meet fans. And then it's go time now. So, we watched the game before us. Michigan State, I think, who was it? I don't know who else. But Michigan State played somebody. So I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh, I'm really about to play. So we go to the locker, we come back. All you see is nothing but blue around the whole arena. Nothing but blue. Like, we don't even see our fans.
Yeah.
But our fans was like at the top, like all the way back there. So, okay, I said, okay, we see a little bit green. So we playing them. And then halftime come, we down by 12. Like, we're all shocked that we down by 12 because it's the number one team. And we got 7 players. So, like, how they – like, I said, okay. We got a chance with them. Come back. I don't know what happened after that. We were just tired. Yeah. But one thing I can say about the North Carolina fans is that even though they was whooping us, like, they was cheering for us, too. Every basket we made, every steal, like, they were excited. So I give a shout-out to North Carolina fans because they didn't have to do that. And then some of them didn't know that we had 7 players. Some of them didn't know why we was playing with the amount of players we had. So when they understand that, then they gave us our respect and our props. But March Madness was definitely the biggest moment that I would never forget. And we're definitely going back. And I'm going to go back with St. Bonaventure this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully win it. Nah.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Maybe.
That's the
Maybe.
goal.
We have a chance.
That's the
We have
goal.
a chance.
That's the goal. All you need is heart.
Yeah.
A10 Monkey Mickey Mouse. A10 Monkey Mickey Mouse.
That's the goal, man.
A10 A10 might be cakewalk this year.
I don't want to say that.
I
I
want
want to say. I
not
want
a
to say.
cakewalk, but it's not going to be as difficult as it was last year because they don't got Dayton. Don't got that dude. They got drafted Richard Holmes.
A10 still is gonna like.
Dayton's going to be good.
A10 still is gonna be a good because in A10 you never know,
Yeah.
and everybody gonna bring their A game every game. So I'm definitely excited about that.
Whoa.
We're just
But speaking of that, like, who like are you most excited to play? Like, what conference opponent, what non-conference opponent are you excited to play the most?
Non-conference, I'm excited to play Providence because
So
how
what would you?
they
Who would you?
they did us bad when I went to Wagner. But non-conference is definitely Providence.
not Utah State.
Nah, Providence. And conference, probably like a Dayton or VCU because that's all I'm hearing in this conference, Dayton and VCU.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to play them.
You haven't heard like a Duquesne yet?
I'm not really like Duquesne. They did their little run last year. Bravo to them. They got LeBron best friend as the head coach, but I really want VCU and Dayton because those the two, when you speak about A10, those are two teams that pop up. It's them two. So
Yeah.
I'm really waiting to see them.
All right.
That's tough.
And then you said you had 7 players. Like for Wagner, did you have 7 players the whole season,
No.
or just?
We had we probably had like 11 or 12 for the season, and then two guys, they used a red shirt. So 2 guys used a red shirt, and then the other guys got hurt.
Oh,
Other guys got hurt. So
Oh,
left
wow.
us with 7. Yeah.
that's insane. And so we're like the 2 on the bench, were they like bigs or did they manage to be able to get everyone in and out?
No,
like a sub?
the 2 on the bench was a 4 and a freshman that was a 5-man, but he was more like a wing, but like he was tall, so like we had to put him as the 5 because our 5-man, like 5-man can't play that much because they're gonna get tired, so our 5-man need a sub. So it's really 1 to 3, like we had to maintain our minutes and we had to like just fight through it because the 4 and the 5-man, they're gonna always need a sub because they gotta trail, take the ball out of bounds and run and strain.
Yeah.
So we really had just like the 4 and 5-man on the bench.
Man.
Definitely noticed that a little bit when I was watching that UNC game. Yeah, I did watch it. That your bigs got into foul trouble like immediately.
Yeah. That was North Carolina goal to get our bigs in foul trouble. That was their goal.
That was
Yeah.
every team's goal against Bonaventure last year too, because they knew they got Benning in foul trouble, and then they're like that's just in general in basketball, in college basketball, not even pros, just college. They just try to get the bigs in foul trouble.
Right.
Like it happens all the time to Syracuse.
Right.
So, but hopefully that's not an issue for us this year.
Yeah.
But
Most definitely it's not.
I want to go back for a second. Did you have like a dream team to go on when you were younger, and then has it changed now?
A dream team as
The
an
NBA.
Yeah. The Lakers have been my dream team.
Lakers.
Yep. My grandma used to like Magic Johnson. My favorite player is Kobe Bryant. So
Right.
it's like I'm still rocking with the Lakers, even though LeBron's on the team. So
Even though, wait, what?
you don't like LeBron?
You don't like LeBron?
I won't say I don't like LeBron because you cannot like LeBron because it's LeBron James.
Yeah.
I just don't like the stuff he be doing. Like he's too good to be whining
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
and
Yeah.
the other stuff around that. Like, come on, man. Like you're gonna get fouled. Like you're LeBron James. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
people's gonna foul you. Like for example, like Noel, he's good. He expects us not to follow him in practice.
That's
He is,
not happening.
yeah. He's good. He's good. But yeah, Noel's like, I won't say Noel's like LeBron because that's crazy. But in practice, he get the LeBron treatment. He get hacked. Yeah, but I just don't like when LeBron be crying like, bro, you're too good.
Yeah.
But outside the court, LeBron is a phenomenal role model and stuff like that. But I I won't say I don't like LeBron because it's LeBron James. Like any other player, like Westbrook, I don't like Westbrook.
Me either.
What are your thoughts on Trae Young?
Oh my God.
Repeat that.
Trae Young was a good college player. He's a great college player. NBA, I went to a game. I went to LeBron James when they played Atlanta. It was his birthday. And Trae Young was just like doing too much when it was like when his shooters was open, he would just like just take it. And I seen the guy and Trae Young get into like an argument, and he was like, "Yo, I'm open at and Trae Young just like, okay, bro." Like, and he came back, shot it again. Like you could tell when some guys got the like blueprint to their team, they could shoot whatever shot they want to, and like the fans be like, "That's regular." And that's what I see with Trae Young. But some shots Trae Young should just pass the ball. But that's how he was in college though. So.
Yeah.
But you also can say that he's also one of the best passers in the league too.
Oh no.
Heck no. No. That's like you saying James Harden in his prime was one of the best passers of all
don't
time.
even say that.
Yeah.
James Harden in his prime was one of the best passers.
In his prime, yeah.
So who do you think the best passer right now?
What I think the best passer is right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it to Hallie, but I don't like the recency bias because he only had one Trae Young season. Halleran.
No.
No.
You don't think the best passer in the league right now is Halleran?
You do not know who Chris Paul is?
I was going to say, I still think it's Chris Paul. I still think it's Chris Paul.
Why Chris Paul not the best passer? He's actually a point guard. His IQ is crazy. LeBron is a good passer too.
Crazy.
What?
You never saw the videos when they was talking about LeBron, and LeBron would grab the clipboard. He'd be like, "So if this guy come this way, I'm gonna hit you right here," and they would be like, "Yo, LeBron, he got good IQ." LeBron's a good passer too.
Yeah.
Loki giving it to Halliburton. So.
Oh my God.
No.
Why? Does he
Physically.
get the ball and just shoot it like that? That's why he's a good passer? Anybody can get the ball out of bounds and just take an outlet pass.
He has a Isaac level shot, bro. He's like, I'm like the Pacers.
I will never say that Tyrese Halliburton is a good shooter. I will never say that.
I mean, he's top 10.
Top 10 shooter.
Good passer in the league right now. But he's not top 5.
What's your top 10?
No order, but Tyler's got to be like probably 7. I got LeBron, Chris Paul, Stephen Curry. Draymond Green is a good passer.
Draymond and Curry are both.
You're putting Draymond Green. No, okay, I'll agree with you. You're putting Stephen Curry over Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
In terms of passing.
Yes.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Why do you think he's not a good passer to him?
Wow.
Why do you think that?
Wow.
You know Curry got to run through screens, shoot pump fade. Why do you think Curry's not a good passer to him?
I don't think that, like, I'll never say that, like, an NBA guard is not a good passer, but I'm just saying, like, Curry's not a better passer than Trae Young. He's not a better passer than Tyrese Halliburton. Damn straight, not a better passer than James Harden. I think James Harden is still top 4. Don't even.
Low-key, I'm taking Zion Williamson as a better passer right now than James Harden.
He just said James Harden is top 4.
Exactly.
No, he's
I
not.
wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't disagree.
No, he's not.
Whoa.
James Harden,
You said no. I'm coming back to you real quick. My bad. Zion Williamson, do not ever mention that name.
Yeah, please don't.
He is a good passer, though.
Zion Williamson got to finish out a season first before you say anything.
I know, but I'm saying he's historically known as a great passer, though.
What?
Like in college, he was a good passer.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
What are you
You're thinking
talking about?
rebounds.
He was good at rebounds and he's a good passer. He had like
I
he averaged
only
5
saw him
assists
for-
a game in college.
So you tell me he was a good passer than R.J. Barrett in college?
Not better passer than R.J. Barrett, but I'm saying he was one of the better.
I feel like
he was like the second best passer on his team, behind R.J. Barrett.
I feel like is that not?
Oh, Jokic is a better passer than Tyler.
Okay.
Jokic is a better passer than Tyler. Yes.
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 Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Tyler might be a better passer than James Harden. I give you that. I give you that.
I'm not gonna lie, you keep saying Tyler,
Tyler.
and I keep thinking that. I keep thinking
Tyrese.
of Tyler Hero. I'm like,
Oh, Tyler is not a good passer. He's a jacker. He's not a good passer at all.
He's like Jordan Poole. He just jacks them.
Yeah.
See, Jordan Poole is different. Jordan Poole is actually sorry.
He's actually what?
He is sorry. Like the Wizards, Jordan Poole is actually sorry.
Yeah. He is not good on the Wizards. He was good until he got his stuff socked by Draymond Green.
Yeah.
That's more of a confidence thing than like.
Yeah.
No, but I just watched this little clip. Jordan Poole took his teammates to I think they went to Cali, and they was working out and stuff. So I want to see what he's gonna do this year for the Wizards.
But like, did you have a favorite college team when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I always wanted to go to Duke. Duke was my favorite college team. I like Coach K, but when Coach K retired, I was just like, okay, forget Duke. Like, I don't really care about college basketball. And then when I got into college, I was like, I don't really care. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like everyone had
When I was growing up, so I think I was like in 10th grade. No, not 10th. Probably like at 9th, 8th. I don't know. I had this picture of me playing basketball, and I had these schools that offered me, right? And it was Duke, North Carolina, Kansas, and somebody else. But they never offered me at all. I just put that, it was like some app when you decorate your own stuff and you put it. So I had that, right? And then I was like, yeah, put that on Instagram. It started blowing up because like I was good, so people really believed me. So started blowing up. And then I remember I went somewhere and then somebody came up to me and was like, congrats on the Duke and such and such offer you. Yeah. Those are top 4 right now. I don't know what I'm about to do.
Is it still up on your Insta?
No, it was like my
out.
first Instagram that I did. Like I think my mom still got it on her Facebook somewhere. People was like really believing it, and then like I never told nobody that it wasn't the truth to this day. And I'm telling y'all now, like that was fake. That was fake. I was just a Duke fan, and that was my top 4 schools out of high school. I think I had them in middle school. I don't know when I made that, but yeah.
So like, who actually extended you an offer? Like, who actually offered you?
So out of high school, I had a lot of JUCO offers. I probably had a couple universities, but I can't really remember. It was a couple of D1s, but I can't even remember off the top of my head. But when I went to Monroe, my JUCO, I had Hampton, Coastal Carolina, Manhattan, Wagner. That's really it. And then probably more schools, but like that's the only one I could know. Then I went to Wagner. And then when I entered the transfer portal, I had a lot. Like it was a lot of schools that was interested in offer, but like I only could go to one school. But when they was offering me or talking to me, I was just saying in my head, like, why wait so long for me? Like, why wait now? Like, why you didn't come after me out of high school, you know?
Yeah.
Or my bringing up in high school, like, why wait now? So, like, that was kind of confusing because, like, I'm a good basketball player. I don't care what nobody think. Like, and then, so, out of Wagner, it was like a ton. When I hit the portal, it was a lot. And then, chose St. Bonaventure, so, yep.
Good choice.
Yeah, good choice.
Good choice,
But
great
what
choice.
made you pick here?
What made me
Like, what
specific?
separated it?
Yeah.
When I came on my visit,
You can't even say Woj now either. So.
No. It's not. Nope. This is not. It wasn't even Woj. Cause like when I came on my visit, they was keep on saying Woj. I didn't know who Woj was. Like because like I wasn't like looking at ESPN just on a regular, watching the ESPN reporters and stuff like that. Like I didn't like when Woj came here and it break news and everybody keep on saying the Woj bomb. Like, why they keep on saying the Woj bomb? Like, why they keep on saying that? And then, but the reason I came here, I went on 2 visits. I went to St. John and I went to St. Bonaventure. But other schools was reaching out to me to take visits. And my dad and my goddad, they was mad at me because I didn't want to go on like other visits because like it was tiring and draining because like you got to fly, you got to do so much. So when I came here, it was some of the players on campus, and then we were just talking, and then I was like, "What y'all want to do?" And they was like, "They goal is to go to March Madness," and I want to go back to March Madness. So once they said that, I already knew this was the spot for me because they want to go and I want to go back again. So that's why I really choose St. Bonaventure and like it's close to home.
Yeah.
So now I don't gotta worry about my family driving 6 hours to see me. And I made a bet with my dad and my mom. I said we got 18 home games, and every home game they make, I give them $50. If they don't make it, they give me $100 because I'm expecting them to come to every home game. Now, if it's a snowstorm, okay, I get it. That's different. It's like no, I don't want to see nobody driving the snow up to Olean to make it to no game.
Yeah, into literally the middle of
nowhere.
And we're probably the best D1 school around Rochester.
Yeah.
Definitely. Better than UB, that's for sure.
Most definitely.
And better than Niagara.
Most definitely.
So
don't forget Canisius.
I forgot their D1.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot their D1.
Most definitely.
That's gonna be a fun. You guys play them this year, right?
Play all three.
That's gonna be a fun game. Those all are gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And then I know you guys play Siena. I wish that game was home.
Yep.
I wish that game was home.
Play who?
They play Siena.
Where's that?
Siena?
It's in Albany.
Yep.
It's our sister
Oh.
school. It's St. Bonaventure's sister
I know
school.
that.
But their basketball coach was an assistant coach at Syracuse, Jerry McNamara. And then they had a former Syracuse player as one of their coaches. And I'm like, dang, if they came here, I'm like, man, that would have been awesome.
Yep.
Seeing our guys get to play.
Can't wait to play them
against them.
They offered me too. They offered me to Siena. Niagara, they was talking to me. But you know, like I said before, you only gotta pick one school.
Yeah. So who was when in the transfer portal, who was the biggest school that was talking to you?
I won't say the biggest school because
The biggest name school, kinda.
I can't even tell you that, but I can tell you the school that I wanted to go to from the transfer portal that I was just all eyes on. I didn't care about no other coaches contacting me. When they was contacting me, I got to give a shout out to my coach from Morel, Coach Pat, because he the one that helped me with this process. Because I reached out to him to help me because I didn't know what I was gonna do, so he helped me a lot. So I gotta give a shout out to him. But the biggest school that I was about to go to that I was just focused on is Virginia Tech.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're in the ACC.
Yeah.
So when they reached out to me, I'm like, hold on, what? And then that was the first probably big school that reached out when I was in the portal. And then in the portal, it's coaches will hit you up. The first day, second day it cool down, third day it cool down, then fourth day it pick back up, then fifth day it cool down. It'll cool down sometimes and come back up. So Virginia Tech was just one school. I'm like, okay, they're in the ACC. Okay, I'm talking to them. We're talking. They text me back 2 days later, and I'm texting them, and they text back 2 days later. And then I text them again, and I was like, hey, in the transport, you got to send them your transcript. You got to send them all that to set up visits and stuff like that. So that's what I did. And then they hit me back and said, yeah, some of my courses can't go to their school. So I was like, wow. I was in my dorm stressing. I won't say I was mad. I was just when you go on a roller coaster ride and your stomach drop, that's how I was feeling. I was because that's the only school I was just focused on, even though it was so many other schools contacting me and texting me. I was just throwing them away because I was just focusing on Virginia Tech because that was the big school that reached out to me throughout my process. So I said, okay.
Yes, sir.
And then now I'm here today at St. Bonaventure. So, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you wouldn't be in Bolshevik's class if it wasn't. But, yeah, no, because I know when I came here, there was courses at, the other schools that wouldn't accept.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's always a part
Right.
of like you got to make sure if you have credits that they transfer over because this place surprisingly accepted all of them.
Right.
But and then like so I can't see. Oh, who is the best person you've played against and with?
That's a good question too. Do I gotta say one person?
No, I can say multiple.
Okay. So the best player I played against, that's hard because like I don't like to give people credit.
Yo,
You're a lot like Wynton.
see,
Like I don't like to say, oh, he's not. Oh my God, he's tough. Like he was, but I don't know. It's probably somebody on AAU that I don't even know that was like nice. That I don't even know his name. I don't know. It's probably somebody in AAU that I played against when I was young. But
Definitely not Miles Rose, apparently.
no, I never really played against Miles. Like we played with each other and I played against. But like Miles, like he was like 13. I was like 18 probably at the time. So like, yeah. But like person that I played good. Was it good with or what? What'd you say?
Like who's like the best player you've played with
Okay.
as well?
So the best player I played with, I play with a lot of players, and I don't want to be biased or nothing, but my brother named Matt Cagion. Matt, he's at RIT right now. I'm point guard for RIT. Because he's a great point guard and he finds me in my spots. We won the LeBron James tournament too in Ohio. We won that.
That's sick.
Yeah, we won a lot of tournaments together. Matt, another point guard, my brother D-Man. He was the best point guard ever, cause he was small, and his favorite player was Derrick Rose, so he was like just going on quickly. He's quick. D-Man. Dang, this is tough. Cause I don't want nobody to get mad or hit my phone after they see this video. I say probably. So my Athena team, when I was like a sophomore, so Nigel Scanterbury, Christian Jones, Pat, Ryan, that whole team. And I say that whole team because they got me who I become now. Because they was ordering me, so they was like trying to punk me, bully me, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's where my toughness come from, because it started at Greece Athena. So I say them, like that whole team. So that whole team, those the good players that I played with.
Is that coach still the coach at Athena?
Yeah.
Would you go back, like if he asked you to come back?
Oh, if I had a time machine, yes. Going back, winning him a brick. I'm winning him a brick. Winning him a second. That was my goal.
Yeah.
That was my goal. And then, you know what's so crazy about it? Before the game, I was speaking to him.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, like, Coach, this is supposed to be us right now. But, you know, everything's works out the way, and God have a plan for everybody. And I hope he get a brick. Like, I just hope he get a break.
They almost had one this past season.
Yeah, I hope he get a break before he retired, because he's a good coach.
Yeah. But did you see their record this year? Like,
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
I think the number 2 team.
Yeah.
They were one of the top 5 in New York State. And then out of nowhere, they play against Victor. Actually, they were eating lunch at my work before the game.
Wow.
And I'm like, yo, I know only 2 of y'all know me, but good luck. I'm like, Victor's going to be tough, but just play y'all.
But that's what happens, though. Like, that's what happens in, like, everybody that play basketball. When the team's undefeated and they're hot right now, and then when you lose when it count, then that's like, I won't say when you you want to go undefeated, but you got to lose, like, one game before that season end for you to understand, like, yo, like, we can be beat. And that's probably what happened. They probably went into the game, thought, hey, we undefeated. Like,
Yeah.
nah, it don't work like that. When it's win or go home, everybody bring their A game out.
They were probably thinking we had the
Yeah.
three best players in the 5-8-5. Like, we're
Mhm.
chilling. And then they just come out with the underdog story
Right.
and just stomp on Corey, Isaiah, and Isaac. But those boys are dogs.
Yeah.
They're dogs, man. But, so coming out of high school, coming after Athena, what led you to go to JUCO instead of, I know you said you had a lot of JUCO offers. What made you choose a JUCO offer instead of maybe a D3 or a D2 and then climbing up to D1?
That's a good question too. What made me choose the JUCO route? Probably just wanted to get stronger, quicker, and like better with my game, so I could get ready for that like next level.
Mhm.
And then that's probably why I chose the JUCO route, because it was prep schools in mind too, and like other like post grad and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But like JUCO was probably like the better fit out of all the post grad and prep schools and stuff like that, because like JUCO, you got probably Division 1 or Division 2 or Division 3 college players that come back to JUCO to try to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
So-
true.
Wherever I went in JUCO, it still was going to be a college player that went to college that just
Yeah.
came back to JUCO. So that's that's what I did.
Would you say you have like connections from JUCO to get into other schools?
Can you say that again?
Would you say you have connections from JUCO and
Yeah.
other college players?
Yeah, I definitely have connections. Mind you, so funny story. I signed to Niagara Community College. I signed to Intrip. That's JUCO I was gonna go, D2, right? So I'm with my godfather. We go into the outlet. Then I get a call from a coach from Monroe. Mind you, I didn't know there was D1 JUCOs in New York State. Because if it was, I would have just focused on the D1 JUCO, because I feel like I'm a D1 player, so I was just like, that's how I was moving.
Yeah.
So when that coach called me, he introduced himself, then he was like, do you want to come? I was like, yeah, but I forgot that I just signed with Niagara. So I forgot all about Niagara. So he asked me, did I sign something? I think he said a letter of intent at the time, and I was like, nah, I don't know what that is. I didn't sign no letter of intent. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to call you back. And then he called me back, he said, no, and that paper you signed was letter of intent. I was like, really? I said,
It's actually crazy.
dang. So I had to be a grown-up, put my big boy pants, I had to text the coach from Niagara, I had to tell him, like, I appreciate you, but can you release my papers so I can go? So, as a coach, I don't want to lose no good player.
Yeah.
So that's probably where he was at. But after a while, he let my papers go. He talked to me. I still keep in contact with one of the assistant coaches that was at Niagara to this day. His name is Nick Seppi. That's my guy to this day. No love lost from Niagara, head coach or assistant coach. But yeah, that's probably was the mind-blowing thing that I ever did, that I had to do on my own instead of having my mom jump in and text the coach and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't know there was different levels of JUCO until I was doing the research for this.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, there's D2 JUCO?
Yeah.
I searched up Monroe Community College roster while you were there so we could see your stats and all that stuff. And then it's like Monroe Division 1 JUCO. I'm like, wait, there's multiple divisions for JUCO?
Yes, it is.
I'm like, what? So that was an interesting moment. But
For me, now we're gonna get into the main question that we be asking everybody. Like, how do you feel about the team culture? Like, obviously everybody's a transfer now, except for the 3 returning players. How y'all feel like y'all started to mesh at the beginning of the season?
I mean, we was here in the summertime for 10 weeks. Well, first 5 weeks, we went home, then we came back. So I say like I know people will ask, how can they get along? What's going to happen? Everybody's in the transfer portal. Like, they don't know. But what I can tell people now is that, like, we got great team bonding. Like, and it feel like we've been playing for, like, 2 years, or I know this guy for such and such. Like, that's how I feel. So that's really not a big deal. But the only big deal is that, like, I say, like, we all come together, but when it's time, like, if you're going to do that, like nowadays, other teams or other players, they will say it, but they won't do it. So when it's time for that buzzer, like when it's time for those games, how we react outside of the gym, laughing, giggling, how we're going to react on the court. And then when we have, like, losses or we get in that bump roll, how we going to react from that. So that's probably my biggest thing with this team, since we all new and stuff, is, like, how we going to preach that. But overall, like, those are my guys right there. You know, we joke all the time. We laugh.
Melvita.
Huh?
I remember that Melvita.
Oh, yeah.
With Desante and Jackson.
Yeah, we, we sometimes just sit downstairs, just be talking, listen to music, like, just little things like that. Like, we'll go to Perkins, like, some of us eat breakfast, some of us, there's no small, like, clips. Like, we don't got 2 guys hanging with each other, 3 guys, like, we all hang out with each other. And then, like, what's so funny is that, like, we're grown men and we got a group chat on Snapchat. Like that's so funny. And then, like, it's just that, like, the Snapchat is everything. Cause, like, that's where we could be ourselves, you know?
All right, bro. Like, Snapchat
We had-
weird, bro.
We had to get him to get Snapchat for our group chat.
Cause, like, what's the point of Snapchat?
Everything. Like, I don't think we got a group iMessage as a team player. Like, probably with the coaches, okay. Yeah, but, like, with players, I don't think we got that. Snapchat, we got that. Like, at Wagner, we had iMessage, Instagram, and Snapchat. St. Bonnie's, we just got Snapchat. Like,
I noticed that.
like, everything is Snapchat. Like, yo, what time we going to practice? Is everything on Snapchat? Or what time we going to eat? Everything on Snapchat. Yo, who could take me to Walmart? Everything's on Snapchat. Like, we just text everything on Snapchat. And it's so funny. And we can send videos. Instead of being on group FaceTime, we just send voice audios and all this other crap.
Yeah. And it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Ease of use is easier than iMessage, if you ask me.
Yep.
Yeah, I only ever use it to text my mom and my dad. I use Snap for everything else. Besides texting your goofy self, because you only really use Insta, bro.
This is what's wrong with this generation, man.
Yeah, Snapchat is life.
This generation, he's in a different generation than us.
Don't worry
What?
about it.
Yes.
Are you not Gen Z?
No, he's technically a millennial. The cutoff for millennials.
Actually?
The cutoff for
That's wild.
millennials and Gen Z is like literally right around when we were born. I think it was like 2005.
No way. No.
It's
That's
something.
not true.
It's something like that.
We're gonna fact check that.
It's something like that. It's right around there. I know. So because my sister, even though my sister had some friends who were born like early 2000s, like 2002, 2003. They were still millennials, and then I'm like, wait, am I a millennial or am I Gen Z? And my sister's like, oh, you're like, it depends. Like, she's like,
Right.
it depends on what you look up when the generation started and stopped. So,
All right, well, for the purpose of this, I'm looking at it into the same category of y'all are weird. Y'all are weird for using Snapchat so much.
oh my
I feel like this whole school is Snapchat, though.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
literally a whole school or a whole freshman class Snapchat group chat. But you can only have like 200 people in the group chat for Snap. So,
And nowadays, like, I don't want people to have my number. Like,
Yeah. exactly.
yeah, like, text me on Snapchat.
Exactly.
You
Like-
can call me. You can do everything. You can call me on Instagram too. Why you need my number for?
Actually,
Exactly.
you don't accept messages on Instagram. Actually,
Who, me?
Yeah.
yeah, you don't.
Why don't I?
man, I tried to tag you in that one video.
Oh.
It said he is not accepting messages at this time.
Yeah, I don't know why my Instagram is like that, because people keep on saying they be texting me, and then I think like my Instagram set up where like I gotta follow you, gotta follow me back before I get the message. I don't know why it's like
it
that
could be
now.
because yours might be private or their page might be private or something.
Nah, his is public.
Yeah, mine's public.
I don't know. I don't know because I know I made my Instagram account private because I was getting added by so many dang bots, and I'm just like these bots.
No,
are
I
texting me
reshared
crazy.
it. I reshared the video that you
You
did.
did.
Really?
Yeah, on my Instagram. I saw the tag.
It was
you
on
tagged
a-
me.
Oh, really?
It wasn't on his main story.
Oh.
But I saw it on
Yeah.
his. I saw it.
I posted it because the one of the girls basketball players, I was like, Melvin, I see you in your interview. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I seen you on Instagram. I was like, what? And then she put it up. I was like, oh, they posted it already?
Yeah, we move quick. Man.
Yeah, that was quick. That's quick.
He pulled out his laptop at Hickey, and he's just like, "We gotta get this out." And then we saw the French dude. I think his name's Noah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we saw him there, and we were gonna because we went to. As soon as we heard about the news about Woj, we went to Denny Wilkins.
You guys are quick.
And then, so we're like, all right, we're starting the podcast. How would you promote this? Like, what would you go about doing as a journalist? And then he gave us an idea. He's like, oh, I'd go around asking students about it. And I'm like, why don't you go and ask the basketball players? Because most of them probably actually know who Woj is. Apparently not, though. But
No, don't say it like
now,
that.
now you do. Now you do. But then I'm like, we saw Noah in the dining hall, and we're like, yo, would you want to do this? And he's like, if I get a second, but I got to go to practice here in a minute.
Noah actually talked to you?
Yeah.
He don't talk. All he do is smile.
No, he was like, I got to go to practice in a minute. And me and Wynton, as soon as we walked away, me and Wynton are like, yeah, he's not American. We're like,
Yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal. Is one thing. My goal is on this team is to get Noah to talk, and I'm gonna get Noah to talk. Trust me, I'm gonna get Noah to talk. He's not gonna like me, but I'm gonna get him to talk. I'm gonna get Noah to talk. That's my goal.
And so me and Wynton we're like, is this dude even actually on the team? Because we're looking on the Go Bonnie, like the roster online.
Yeah.
And he's not on the roster. But then we see the picture on Go Bonnie's Instagram, and we're like, he's on the team. Why isn't he on the roster?
Wait, Noah.
So the French dude, or
Does he have a
tall,
last name?
light hair.
Who looks for people's last names?
I can't
Especially if
pronounce
they're
his
If
last
they're
name.
playing?
He's from
He's
France.
Okay, Noah France.
It was the last commitment because we needed the third team. He was the last one, so he came late.
Yeah, no, but I was so, we were trying to figure out dude's name, and then Wynton out of nowhere just sends me this, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, that's a crazier pull than the chubby pickle, bro. I'm like, what?
I caught Wynton lacking too on family weekend.
Yeah.
At Perkins, I seen him. Yeah, seen him.
Where is Perkins? I'm not gonna lie.
It's down the street.
Like past Walmart.
Yeah.
At least the girl's not poking her head in yet, so.
I'm just
I
waiting
just
for
saw
Wynton to ask me that one question
What one question?
at the bottom.
The last one.
Just waiting.
I feel like I already started with it, but like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, who was on you when you when you went 6 for 20, man?
Everybody was on me. Everyone. From the best defender on a team to the weakest defender to the bigs. Just everybody. It's just that I didn't have legs. I was tired, jet lag, but that's not an excuse because basketball players they fly a lot, so that's not even an excuse to make, but I just had a bad game. I can't even make that an excuse either. It's just
Yeah.
I just went 6 for 20. That's all I can say.
Hey, that's the worst game that we found, but
No, the Merrimack game's the worst. The
Merrimack?
two for 9. That's not that bad though.
2 for 9.
At least he stopped shooting.
I feel like it's worse to stop shooting, bro.
No.
No, yeah, you
No, the worst game was conference. Got to be Sacred Heart. But I was doing everything good. I was getting my teammates open, but like I had 2 points, and not the game winning block too.
Okay, that's different though. Like you impacted the game other than your scoring. That's different.
But it's not different because we're like I impact the game by like my first object is like scoring, And then when I wasn't scoring, I was like, yo, like, I'm saying, yo, is they locking me up right now or I'm just bugging right now? But my coach put me aside, like, no, but you're doing everything good. You're getting your teammates involved. And then my teammates was cheering me on, so I was like, okay, forget scoring. I'm just going to do everything else. And that's what I did. But other than that, 6 for 20, that looked bad.
That's all good.
Yeah, that looked bad.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, that's still better than I could ever do.
Yeah.
Saying ever is crazy. Saying
Dog,
ever.
you see me shoot at the Richter. I mean, after getting rim ran on by Miles Rose and Dwayne Thompson, I'm like, yeah, I'd be lucky if I scored a point in a college game.
I forgot to ask me that question. Who's your general inspiration?
Oh yeah.
No, I feel like we already.
Kind.
I was kind of going there with
It was like when you said my favorite player is Kobe. We kind of.
Yeah, I kind of.
Oh,
you
Kobe?
Have a different answer though?
Wait, who did I say?
You said Kobe. You said
Who
like
was your favorite player? Yeah.
Oh, I probably read that question wrong. I probably read it wrong.
Do you have another answer?
I mean, I won't like that question. General,
Like it doesn't even just have to be a basketball player.
to be
Yeah.
basketball. Like,
I would say role model.
Okay.
It's probably my mother.
Right.
Since my mom think I don't give her credit like that. And the reason I say my mother because, you know, single parent with 3 kids, and like she always made a way for us. Even though she used to tell us she don't got it. But we know she be having it because like she works a lot. But that's not the point. The point is like, and I never seen my mom like break down in front of us or gave up. And then to look at a strong, independent black woman, she got her own house, own car, like paid off car. Like I just feel like it's so much that like I could say about her, and I just want to give her flowers because like as a kid we don't do that as much, giving like our parents their flowers a lot, and some parents would think we're ungrateful because we won't like appreciate the things that they do, but the whole time we do, we just don't say it in a way or show them a way. And I just wanted my mom to know that like she's a huge role model in my life. Like if there's any person that I look up to, either y'all can say grandma, mom, dad, whoever y'all can put, I will always say my mom. And I just gotta say that like when Christmas comes, she's gonna have a good Christmas for me. That's all I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's great.
I think we can end it there.
Yeah. You probably could.
Yeah.
Dang, we've been here almost 2 hours.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like
wow.
4:44.
Wow.
Yeah, this is good, man.
But thank you, Melvin, for coming on to the SGS podcast.
Thank
And
you.
this has been the SGS podcast
Yes.
with Wynton.
Lauryn,
Riley,
Melvin.
Thank you. See y'all next week.
see you next time.
that's if we can get it.
Yo, make sure you put that. Make sure you put me Wild and Winning in that clip though.
Tell him to put it on. He's the one who edits.
I need that. The people need to know.